The Aboriginal Veteran Society of Alberta has been operating since 1962 and is a nonprofit since 1992. Members would meet monthly and share stories and laughs. Charles Isaacs is the president. He says the pandemic stopped the meetings, but is hopeful to have them resume in Edmonton in the new year. He says it's vital to teach youth about contributions from Indigenous veterans to the war efforts. And National Indigenous Veterans Day is a perfect day to tell stories of the heroes who gave their all to defend freedom.
Indigenous Veterans Day isn't a holiday like Remembrance Day, so the schools are a big venue, and I was approached by 10 schools this year to have somebody at the school for the 8th, and some of them on the 9th, thank goodness, because there's only so many of us to go around.
Isaacs and about 8 active volunteers managed to keep the society running. They haven't received any funding from the federal government in 5 years. Isaac says they rely completely on volunteers, but says he's trying to get more funding.
And we need capacity funding to be able to have staff, train some staff to be able to go out to the rural areas and visit the veterans and make sure that the benefits that they're receiving are the benefits that they're actually entitled to, because if people don't know, there's no way they have access to the program.
Benefits like a payment to the few Métis veterans from World War II that the Métis National Council helped create in 2019.
I sit on the Métis National Council Veterans Committee, and they're doing World War II veterans payments. Each veteran receives $20,000. Now, I've managed to have the program expanded to the wife and children, and not start at 2019. It goes right back to the war at this point. So that's going to open up that payment program to hundreds of additional families.
He says Indigenous soldiers have long had a key role in war and deserve to be honored.
War of 1812, the West Nile voyagers, the history goes way back, and without the Indigenous warriors, Canada wouldn't be Canada today. We would likely be a piece of America.
Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.